Hi everyone, I'm Wendy and this is Show Me Mo Vegan, where I make easy, whole food vegan meals. And even though the holidays are over, I wanted to take a quick look back to show you what I ate over the holidays. I spend the holidays with my parents, and lucky for me, they also follow a whole food plant-based diet. So I helped my mom cook and we had a totally vegan Christmas. We like to serve everything buffet style. So everything's laid out on the kitchen counter and everyone can take what they want. First up, we made a green bean casserole. This is a recipe from another YouTube channel called Plant-Based Dads. I'll put a link to their recipe down in the description box so you can see exactly what it was. We adjusted the recipe just a little bit. They took fresh onions dipped in breadcrumbs and then air fried them to make crispy onions. We decided to skip this step because we didn't want to take that extra time. So instead, we just took a couple pieces of Ezekiel bread, toasted it, and then ground it into breadcrumbs to put that on top for a little bit of a crispy texture. Next, we made some roasted glazed carrots. This is a recipe that I came up with over the summer one week when I got some fresh carrots from a local farmer. So we roasted the carrots until they were soft, and then we added a glaze that was made with balsamic vinegar, date syrup, mustard, and then some garlic and basil. We also marinated tofu, and the marinade for the tofu is actually the same glaze that we put on the carrots. We marinated the tofu overnight and then baked it until it was crispy. And finally, we have a scalloped potato casserole. This is a recipe from Well Your World. I'll put a link to their recipe, but it's basically just potatoes that we sliced up along with some sliced onions, and then the sauce has cashews, nooch, and some spices. And then over on the table, we've also got some freshly baked bread. This is my mom's recipe, which is just whole wheat flour, some date syrup, a little bit of flax, yeast, and water. We also had a salad with our meal. This was just mixed greens, red cabbage, tomatoes, and then some pumpkin seeds and hemp seeds on top. My mom makes a delicious oil-free dressing with balsamic vinegar, mustard, lemon juice, and then a bunch of different spices. And then, of course, we have dessert. We made two different pies. One was a pumpkin pie recipe from Kathy Fisher over at Straight Up Food. But instead of pumpkin, we used some delicata squash that I had gotten from a local farmer that week. And this squash pie turned out so delicious. I'll put a link to Kathy's recipe down below as well. And then for our second pie, we used the same crust from the pumpkin pie recipe, but for this chocolate pie, we added some carob powder to the crust recipe. Both my mom and I are sensitive to caffeine, so we've started using carob powder instead of cocoa for chocolate flavor. Carob is a great alternative to cocoa powder. It gives a great chocolatey flavor without the caffeine. The filling for this pie was simply a couple of blocks of silken tofu that we blended up with carob powder, date sugar, cinnamon, and vanilla powder. We baked and cooled the crust before adding the filling, and then we drizzled date syrup on top and then added some chopped pistachios. I hope you enjoyed seeing my family's whole food vegan holiday meal. And I'd love to hear your traditions as well. Do you eat the same recipes every year? Or now that you're vegan, do you try brand new recipes? Let me know what you eat in the comments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Have a happy new year, and I'll see you next time. And even though the holidays are over, I wanted to take a quick look back.